Okay, it's about 5 PM, day before we leave back for England, and I'm going to give you a quick tour of the cottage and the surrounding area, and particularly the land we've enclosed now. And starting off the olive grove, this is the slope down to the olive grove. As you can probably see from the shadows and so on, it's quite a sunny day. Quite warm, although I think it's meant to be warmer later on in the week. There's the bottom corner. Let's pan around now to the olive grove, familiar sight to many of our viewers, I'm sure. Probably at its greenest this time of year, although we have noticed the last few days a lot of flowers coming through, yellow ones at the moment. Hand back around again, and we'll walk down the centre part of the olive grove. Did take a few of the posts from the surrounds here when we ran out of them doing the fence further up. So it looks a bit different, well, tiny bit different in detail from the last time you probably saw this on video. One of the big advantages of enclosing the land is you don't have to pick up these nets every time you come where the cows have knocked them down. Now this will be very boring for most of you, but I'm just going to show the different grasses coming through. My hope is that they will begin to stifle the growth of this kind of thing, bracken, and that's probably wishful thinking more than anything else. Bottom of the olive grove, down towards the fontaine, back around. Now the reminder to self is not to bother clearing this all these bushes here in the summer, because it's much easier to pull them up by the roots in the autumn and winter, so just don't do it. Anyway, I'll probably find myself trimming it in August. And now another look up, panning around, back again, and going into the sun now, so it's probably a bit difficult to see in terms of the intense shadows, but there you go. Now Antoine and Paul came down on Sunday afternoon and they grafted olives, you know, edible olive producing olives, onto this wild olive tree. So you can see that there, see the grafts onto it in 3 different places. I think I'll go up and get a bit closer and go around. Some of you watching this, these steps will be familiar. I'm just going to go up them. This is where you get the videos that you get for go viral on Google when you fall over at that point. And go down and have a look at the grafting here. Antoine and Paul sort of occasionally broke into Corsican making jokes, I think at each other's expense. So I suggest they've probably been doing it since school days. These are the new olive trees donated by one of Paul's friends. 8 in total. Now we have our own sprinkler system. Another note to self: in July, August, remember that this pipe is here before you start to trim. Otherwise you can discover it when a load of water comes cascading out. We used to call the vineyard, or still do. Panning around. And we walk diagonally towards the fig tree. These are the fruit trees. Before that though, as you can see, quite nicely these flowers have seeded themselves from at the top, doing very well. Here's our collection of trees. I know that's an Braeburn apple there, I know that's cherry tree there, and then I forget, that's a lemon tree. And one of the orange trees at the back isn't doing too well. And I think also that unfortunately the plum tree might have died. We'll see what happens in the summer. I'm not mentioning those things. Just outside the cottage, unfortunately again the sun's in the camera lens, but obviously the main door of the cottage. Side. View down into the vineyard. The side of the cottage. So doing the washing. With our newfangled washing machine. Back out again. Oh yes, I'll show you the I'll have to see if I can get up my shadow out of the way. Strawberry plant's doing very well. Little strawberries appearing on them. And there's here outside the section of old wood and so on. There's a view from here. Okay, next we go up and look at the new fencing. Yeah, that mulberry tree is doing particularly well, the new one. And the somewhat older one is coming out in lots of leaves, but I'll show you how well this mulberry's doing in terms of mulberries. Obviously not ripe yet. Look. Incredible, whole tree is covered. Somebody's going to have a feast. The lovely white mulberries. Sorry?
The washing line's gone into shade.
Ah. So we should put another one up near the fence. Yeah. Could do. Here is a fence that we decided to put up about 12 hours ago, 24 hours ago. Another note to self, do not start jobs like this the day before you go. You had to use barbed wire